Last night I watched the first episode of Euphoria Season 3, and here are my thoughts on it. Euphoria is one of my favorite shows. I've always been on board with what they're doing, and the Season 3 trailer came out, and I was like, okay. I was pretty taken aback, because it obviously looked very different from Seasons 1 and 2. Whole new setting, like rural Texan, like Wild West type vibes, and it just seemed so crazy different. I saw this one comment on the trailer that pretty much sums up that idea. It is different. It is very different from what we're used to, or at least what I'm used to when it comes to the show. Going into Season 3, it is jarring, you know, to be just thrown into this completely different tone. If that kind of takes you out of the show, I get it. But I am also of the belief that just because something's different doesn't mean it's bad. And after seeing episode 1, I'm kind of down with it. If Sam Levinson is writing and directing these characters again, I'm down to go wherever he wants to go with it. Yeah, it's cool to see these characters after high school and kind of what they're getting up to in terms of starting to become adults. And I have to say, I think it all makes sense character-wise, where they're going, why they're doing what they're doing, and if it makes sense, you know, if it's true to the characters, I don't think that there's a problem with it. Hans Zimmer, oh my god. Hans Zimmer scored Euphoria Season 3 now. A big shift in terms of the tone and the setting in this show is that Labyrinth isn't the main composer anymore, and his music was such a huge part of the soul of Seasons 1 and 2. Now they've like fully committed to that like Western kind of vibe, and it's Hans Zimmer. So, I mean, it's exciting, and it's different, and yeah, I mean, that's a big change. You know, Euphoria is a show that's almost kind of known for how explicit it is at times. You know, this is Sam Levinson doing his thing. There's just some scenes that are hard to watch, you know, but that's okay. Yeah, in terms of where we find the characters, there's seeds planted of how their arcs may go this season, but it's still kind of hard to tell what this season ultimately will end up doing. I'm down with where it started, but I think we're going to have to wait until the whole season is out to know if this new tone and this new story is really going to work. Ultimately, I liked the episode. Very curious to see the rest of the season, and I think if you like Euphoria, definitely check it out. It's super different, and I get it, but I think there's absolutely something of value in what they're starting to try to do as of right now.